Tonight, there is uncertainty about Cleveland's federal consent decree after the Justice Department pulled civil rights investigations into several local police departments.
Now, some worry about what this will mean for police reform and accountability. See, New Yorker has that story.
Civil rights attorney Subodh Chandra says when he learned the Trump administration is shutting down investigations into patterns and practices of unconstitutional police behavior, he felt frustration.
For the Justice Department to abandon its solemn statutory responsibilities to ensure compliance with our federal constitution, our rights as citizens to have constitutional policing, it's not only disappointing, it's not only shocking, but it really shows the lawlessness of this administration. They don't care about the rule of law. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't care about our Fourth Amendment protection from police.
Officials said lawsuits filed during President Joe Biden's administration against two city police departments, Louisville, Kentucky, and Minneapolis, Minnesota, would be dismissed. Here in Cleveland, the city has been under a federal consent decree since 2015, and Chandra says, like the other cities, Cleveland still has much work to do.
But it takes a lot for a city and its police department to wind up under a federal consent decree and court order. It takes a lot. You have to have had a significant pattern and practice of misconduct that's been thoroughly investigated and documented. That is true in Minneapolis. That is true in Phoenix. That is true in Memphis. That is true in these cities where the Justice Department is pulling out. And what that means for all the victims of unjustified police violence is there's no justice. And what that means for everybody else who hasn't yet been a victim of unjustified police violence is that it's open season on them.
A spokesman from Mayor Justin Bibb's office tells 3 News there has been no dismissal notice filed in the case here, and that the city is actively taking steps that reaffirm our commitments to constitutional policing and keeping our residents safe regardless of whatever decision is made in Washington, D.C. Russ?
Okay, see you, New Yorker, in the newsroom. Thank you.